Hello everybody, we are live from Rocket Ronnie, Southampton. This is Rocket Rackers TV. We are back for another match. We're just waiting for David Edwards to be ready at the table. You're watching Rocket Rackers TV. Rocket Rackers TV.
Happy Lee? Dave? Welcome everyone to here we go. Welcome everyone to this Group D Challenge 25 match between Ryan Watch and David Edwards. How do you feel about your chances today, David? I know you played Lee the other day. How do you think you got on that match? I didn't see the score.
I got beat 17-8, so I think it was a deserved result for Lee, so I'm hoping to perform a lot better today. I'm not sure how good Ryan is, so but I'm just hoping as long as I stay in the match, I've got a good chance. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Happy days. And did you play on this table as well the other day?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's a good table. So I feel now it's my second time and I've got a feel for the table and hopefully I can perform a bit better.
Thank you, David. Ryan, it's your first match in the group stage. I think you got to the golds in the original Challenge 29. How do you feel about how you're playing at the moment? You've been practicing a little bit?
Yeah, I've been playing okay. I had a good spell a couple of weeks ago, but it's sort of dwindled off a little bit now. I've probably not been putting in the hours I need to be putting in again. But I'm just taking every game as it comes, just enjoy playing, and yeah, just if the results come, the results come. If they don't, they don't. It's not the end of the world anymore. I used to care about the game a bit too much when I was younger, but now I'm just want to enjoy playing and make sure that people like watching me play, basically, if that's what they want to do.
Happy days. Well, without further ado, we'll let you both lag, and best of luck to both of you. Cheers.
That's perfect, mate. Might want to turn that fan off. So it looks like Ryan Watts won the lag. So your commentators today are myself, Lee Ingram, and I'm joined by Aaron Jones.
Well, welcome, ladies and gents. Aaron Jones. I was on the previous stream playing Dave Pollard. Fortunately, I don't think either of us are at our best today on that one, but there was a few nice frames in there, a couple of nice clear-ups. However, a few wayward balls. I didn't start very well, but luckily managed to grind out the result. Thanks for the game, David, if you're going to watch this later on. Ryan's won the lag. It's first frame. It's best of 25. All frames were played in the Challenge 25 group stage. And nice break there. He spotted 3 yellows and a red off the break. So here we go. Enjoy.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, we're here today at Ronnies, Southampton. There's plenty of pool action going on around the hall today. There's a few spare tables, so if you're looking for something to do, get on down.
Do you want me to do that?
It's a bit of a change of plan on the stream today. It was originally going to be Dave against Simon Ayres. However, just to change it up a little bit, we've got 2 fresh players on rather than Dave playing back-to-back on the stream. Just going to get you a link up shortly for this match. Bit of a tricky shot here. Not only is it a tough yellow, but also the black doesn't go into the top right corner. No, he needs to find a pretty decent shot if he wants to finish out the frame in this visit. It's a lovely shot. He's only got the double. Looking at the double into the opposing corner. This will be for 1-0. Okay. That's end of visit. Dave to the table.
Oh, well, he's missed that red. Now, it doesn't look like this black goes to this pocket. I don't think Ryan will get to take a shot. Well, Ryan's just thinking about his options. He wants to leave the black potable, but not for David. Tried a backside double there, unsuccessfully, but worth a go. It doesn't seem to have left anything straightforward here on the table for David.
Dave Edwards. Dave's gone for a safety shot there. He has got it. He's half covered by the red. I think he's going to call a total here. Ryan's had 2 pops at the black. Very similar to what I did in the first frame of my match. Had 2 goes, and then luckily for me, Dave gave me a third bite of the cherry. Oh, is he going to get lucky? No. Okay, so Dave's got a little bit of work to do now. It's not a reasonably tough one down the rail.
Just trying to play a safety there.
Gone for an extra safety there. I think he's just covered the potting angle. However, Ryan can see the edge.
And he could put some side on it if he wants to.
Yeah, I lied. You could see all of it. And that's 1-0.
Well, we got off to a relatively quick start with this match. First frame going down quite quickly. Let's have a quick look at the group. This is Group D, consisting of Lee Knapp, David Edwards, Carl Egger, Paul Pullen, Jack Coop, Martin Brown, Ben Mills and Ryan Watts. This is David's second match of the group so far, but Ryan's first. Hopefully we'll get a few more results in this weekend.
See, Challenge 25, it was Challenge 29 before this competition. Quite a few players were a little bit fatigued entering into the final sort of half dozen frames. So this competition has been decided to run Challenge 25, which is seems to have taken a nice turn for everyone. People are happy to play this length of race, and obviously it still gives the quality opponents that longer race that they look for. Obviously anyone playing a race to 3 or 5 etc. can be a little bit bingo. Obviously it's a £30 32-man event, playing out of 4 groups of 8. Play 7 group games, group stage games, where you play all 25 frames, and then the top 5 from each group enter into different tournaments. So top 2 go into gold, 3rd and 4th into silver, and the 5th place finishers from each 4 groups enter the bronze competition. Top prize is £350. Back to the action. Dave's took these reds out pretty nicely. It's a nice shot. He's a little bit higher than he wanted to be on this red. Needs a nice kiss. That's not bad. Bit of a cut on the black.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's totally missed the black. Unfortunate.
He won't want to do that
at that
again.
angle he had enough power in the Cooper anyway. Ryan will relish the opportunity to come back to the table with 2 shots. He's got a bit of work to do there. He's got 3 balls on the rail. Knows he's got a blocker to the black, so he can play this yellow down the side rail with relative confidence because he knows the yellow covers the black in case he rattles it. Unless he hits it a bit hard.
Yeah, David does have a shot on this. Not an easy one, but it is a shot.
So yeah, David does have a shot on this, does cut into the corner. And there you go, that's 1-all. A little bit of a sloppy one from Ryan there. I'm sure he'll beat himself up on that one. However, you move on to the next frame despite your mistakes.
So Ryan wants to break frame 3. The first 2 frames gone down pretty swiftly.
Again off Ryan's break, he's made a couple of balls. I don't see an easy red opener, so he's likely to stay on the yellows. Nice spot there. He's looking at the double. Makes this shot, the frame opens right up. Lovely shot there. A very competitive competition we have now for this Challenge 25. A lot of known players that have entered this one, just for a chance of a good competition. Obviously, reasonable races and match practice all contributes to people entering. Obviously, the prize money is always nice at the end. It's getting that match practice against good opposition is key, especially if you want to enter other tournaments or the tours, etc. Nice shot from Ryan there. He's got the cut into the middle. Needs to be a little bit mindful on where the cue ball's going to land nicely on the black.
Bit cut
Bit
into
of a
the
thin
middle
one.
here. No, doubled.
Unless you
Oh
just
my goodness.
double it into the corner like a boss.
Now that was the
2-1
plan all
Ryan.
along. Yeah.
That's 3 very quick frames. We're playing about 8 minutes. 2-1 Ryan. Obviously, to keep up to date on all group tables, league standings and percentages, you can log into Rocket Rackers TV at rocket-rackers-tv.co.uk. Give you live updates on league positions and who's going to end up in the free coveted trophy rounds. Dave able to break frame 4. He's made a ball.
And 2 reds there.
Off he goes. Just a couple of clusters to worry about.
Yeah, you can also find us facebook.com/RocketRackersTV. We got dezucked and we got a username now, so you can find Rocket Rackers TV easily on Facebook. Oh, well, David's gone for the yellow, but he's not made the pot.
So, any novices out there, Blackball rule set. He did make balls off the break, however, he's not potted on his subsequent shot, so Ryan has an open table to play for. Looking at the layout, it will be yellow.
Now he got a bit of development on that yellow, but obviously he's rolled the cue ball right in front of the black here, so he's a bit hampered.
It's like Ryan's got an early Christmas hamper here to deal with. Fortunately, this one's not full of blue cheese and Prosecco.
Yeah, and cured meats. He's got the nice cut. Oh, and he's avoided the pocket.
Pace kept that ball out of the pocket.
Oh. And that's all I could say about that. David Edwards back at the table. He might be a little upset with himself on that one. Should have got it in.
Despite Dave winning that frame, the frame before last, still not quite got into it yet. Sometimes it can take players, myself included, a few frames to get the Q arm going. Unfortunately, as you go up the levels, if you don't get your Q arm in quickly, you'll find yourself several frames down quite quickly as well. So that's a nice shot there by Ryan. Well worked out. Both yellows have a pocket. Just need to screw this one back at the table. A couple of foot.
And then he should be able to finishing on this. Oh no, he hasn't got it. No point talking about it now. As David Edwards returns.
Didn't quite get into that one, however. Nice shot there by David.
And just come down and up the table a little bit here with this cut.
It's a nice shot. Needs a reasonable angle on the last red here just to get onto that black, because it is frozen on the cush. And that's not quite the angle we wanted, and it looks very straight to me. So he's probably just going to screw it back across the other side of the table and go for the cut. So it's a big shot, this one. Oh, he's been really unlucky there. That is definitely wobbled massively. That's sitting right over the hole. And Ryan should be able to clear these away relatively easily. Very unlucky there. Great effort.
Oh, the black just fell down there.
You see, ball was there for longer than 3 seconds, so the ball comes back up onto the table and sits back where it was. And Ryan still has his shot at the yellow.
Of course, it was so precariously on that edge that it was the slightest knock on the table would have sent it down.
And that is 3-1 Ryan Watts. Group D, Challenge 25. Brought to you live from Rocket Ronnies, Southampton High Street.
So this is frame 5 of 25. All to play. And Ryan Watts to break. And he's got a yellow down.
Ryan's consistently making balls off the break, 3 for 3. In races such as this, that is massive. If you break dry, you normally come back to the table in a bit of pain, if at all, against some of the top players. Got a little bit of work to do with those 2 yellows underneath the red. Don't really have anywhere to go yet.
Looks like he wants to cut this bottom one in. I don't think he's got an angle to disrupt these other 2 though. Oh, that's a nice touch there. Just push that black out the way. Yeah, should be able to make the angle here. Oh, he fancied just... I don't know. But David Edwards returns to the table, thankful that he does.
I'm sitting here with the IT guru, Lee Ingram, who's putting all these streams together. He's decided to dedicate his time on a weekly basis to bring you a live stream from Rocket Ronnies in this challenge to get through these group stages, and then once we get to the knockouts, I'm sure it'll get a bit juicier and be a few more sort of action frames, etc.
Yeah, this is these group stages, just us doing our homework, really, isn't it? You know, we get an opportunity to get a bit of an insight into the players before we get to the cups, and you know, we can make sure the streaming technology is looking and working perfectly for when we do get there. So yeah, it's a pleasure to get down here and stream you guys. And if you want to get more matches streamed, you want your matches streamed, then Rocket Rackers TV could be the channel for you.
Yeah, and obviously early December we got a couple of money games coming up, including a very juicy one between Sean Money Match Morris and Jack Pot the Black Coop. Doesn't know that's his nickname yet, but that's what I've called him. And that's going to be played for a minimum pot of £7,000. So
wow, that's a big match.
Somebody's missus is not going to be very happy.
No. And somebody's will.
Somebody's will be buying a new Hot Point washing machine.
Brand new 3-piece suite.
Yeah. No, I'm not being sexist there by saying that's what women buy. However, do like a nice white good.
Yes.
And again, come to think of it, I'm looking at Hoovers right now on Facebook Marketplace, and my life's really rock and roll.
I was just thinking, was it the lock, stock and two smoking barrel scene? It's like, treat your dishwasher, treat your other dishwasher, as long as you don't find out about it.
Just a bit of a wayward
It's all
shot
fine
there
if you
by
don't get
Dave.
caught. But he's gone for the snooker here. Well played.
The thing is, with that shot, he only had to resort to that one because he played a bit of a lapsed position on the previous shot. However, he's still in command. That's a good effort.
Yeah.
Ryan's got a good cue ball out of it, and that's the problem. Dave needs to find a good shot here. He's going to try and punch this red through and leave the white behind the black, which he's got a bad kick there. It's very unfortunate, and he's left it all on.
Yeah, Ryan will fancy this.
That can be the difference in these long races. It's just those couple of mistakes, missed position or missed ball. It just can cost and start slipping away. I found myself in that position in the last match against Dave. Just two stop start, and in this game over long races, you just got to be consistent. That's the difference between being a average player to a top player. Yeah, that's a lovely shot. Use the red, and that's a 4-1 lead.
Yep, Ryan taking command of this match early on.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave you there, and I know you're going to miss my Dorset tones, but the wife's looking at me because she's hungry. We're not married yet, but the way she's looking at me, you'd think we were. So, going to have to leave and treat her to a burrito from Mexifun. If anyone's not tried that yet in Southampton, it is some very nice scran. So, I shall leave you on frame 6 with Dave Edwards and Ryan Watts. Hope you enjoy the rest of the match, and speak to you again all shortly.
Okay, thank you, Aaron.
Cheers, Lee.
I'll
All
see
the
you
best.
soon. Cheers. That's right, we are still here with David Edwards to break, frame 6. And he's got the red down, and the cue ball stayed up. So that was good. Nice spread here. Well, that's David's visit to the table over. He took these yellows. And Ryan comes back for the reds. Well, we're nice and busy down here at Rocket Ronnies. We've got one table free. Downstairs anyway. There are 8 Supreme English winner blackball tables upstairs, as well as some snooker tables. Well, David needs to find a response here. I don't think he got the best position he was after there, but he does have a red. It's just bottom left pocket. And he's gone and pushed a red over to the cushion, and he's also behind the black. Well, he tried a double there, but it's not worked out for him, and David's back at the table, trying to figure out these yellows. He's got this one by the black and the red there, that's the issue. And he's bouncing across. Yeah, he could take this one now. We'll try and push it over the pocket at least, but he might feel he needs to win from this visit, and that was a good shot. Oh, and he's cut himself off. He's not played it long enough. Now I could get a backside double here. At this stage, it's with limited safety options. It's probably the right choice. Oh, he's done very well there. He's ended up very well. So got Ryan at the table now. And David comes back. Double that yellow, lovely. He'll really want this one. He doesn't want to fall 4 frames behind. He's pushed it gently and accurately, and he's taken the frame. So in this Challenge 25 Group D match between David Edwards and Ryan Watts, it is David Edwards 2, Ryan Watts 4. So we're about a quarter away into this match, 45 minutes in. This is frame 7, Ryan Watts to break. Oh, that's dry, uncharacteristic for Ryan there. He can't get them all. Well, David was unable to make the opportunity count. No simple route to pocket for anyone at the moment. Let's see if David can pop this red down if he fancies them. Do have a red by yellow there in the middle of the left hand. Of course, we were joined by Aaron Jones for some commentating, but he has since left the building. If you are interested in getting your voice onto these streams, let us know. Just a few basic ground rules, of course, but if you want to come on and have some fun, be involved in the sport without having to play it all the time, then get in touch. Oh, he's gone to put the white in. He really didn't want to do that. Still some work to do here, though. Plenty of balls in the way. I think he was just trying to play one off another. All these yellows are certainly potable, but he just maybe lifted up on the shot a little too early. None of these look problematic for Ryan. He should be able to sequentially pot them all. But no, he's just come up a little bit shorter there again. Ryan puts this yellow down. Should be in a good position now. Andrew's got this red and yellow together now. How much will he need to develop it? And always pushed himself bonk down through the table. A couple of mistakes creeping in this frame. Oh, that's a great shot there. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Just free that red up. Keep the frame going. Now he wants to come down from this, be on the right side of this red. It doesn't go in the right pocket. So he's back across. Oh, and he's come too far. Too much power. He might try and up and down it. Or very, very, very tight cut. Oh, what a great shot there. It took 3 touches of the cue ball to get it down. And David pulls it back to 3-4. Lovely little bit of luck / skill there on the penultimate shot. But it got the yellow down, and you take what you can get. We've got the red down, rather. You take what you can get. We are live from Rocket Ronnie's Pool Hall in Southampton. 20 English winner Supreme tables, 8 blackball tables, 2 snooker, 2 Chinese, and 1 American pool table. Some dartboards, 650-inch TVs for live BT Sports. They break out the 10-foot projector for the big matches. No memberships required. You can just pop down and play. Between 10 and 10 every day. And of course open to midnight most of the week. We're on the main match table here, table 20. It's a little bit special. And this is David Edwards to break, frame 8. It's a solid break, but nothing's managed to find its way down. We're about a third way into this match now. I'll cut it down into fractions for you as we go. We've been playing for about 50 minutes. And Ryan takes these yellows. Everything seems to have a path to pocket for him here, so he's just got to make sure he gets around the table. He's probably going to take this top yellow sooner rather than later, because you don't want to be coming up and down all the time. Travelling great distances is not a good part of a. It's not a good strategy. Feel free to get on the live chat, send us a message. Oh, and we've gone back into mono. Sorry about that. Of course. Where are we? Mono. There you go. Sorry. And we'll amend that in code tonight. So the next stream it is automatically resolved. Thank you, Jack, for that feedback. Now it looks like this top yellow might actually be the last yellow Ryan will go for. Just a thin cut. And he just wants to gauge the power right. He's going to be travelling a lot. And there is a red in the way of the black in one of the pockets down here, so he's not going to want that pocket, and that's the almost maybe the pocket he'll be forced to take. He can cut this. Oh, brilliant shot there, and Ryan maintains and re-establishes a 2-frame lead in this match. Today's beneficiary, we are raising awareness for Southampton Hospitals charity. They go above and beyond to support local people and medical practitioners, especially during this COVID pandemic. They pulled all the stops out to keep your friends and family alive. So if you're looking for a cause to support, you could support Southampton Hospitals charity. And we return for frame 9, Ryan Watts to break. It's got the yellow down, and the white stayed out. A bit of work to do with this spread. Looks like he fancies reds. Nope, yellows. Nope, neither. Open table for David. And it will be David who takes the yellows. Always hit it with some power, and that's what's undone him in the end. Too much power. Ryan's looking at how he's going to marshal these reds. It was a good pot, but I'm not sure what options he's been left on with here. It's a bit congested around this side of the table for the reds. You might find a plant. No, he's half taken the pocket, but it's not a pocket contested. David's blocked off from the two more potable yellows here, and that plant doesn't look fruitful. Oh, he's gone and put the cue ball down into the middle pocket there. I didn't expect to see that happen. And Ryan will take two shots. Well, Ryan tried to develop that yellow then, and well, no, he tried to put it safer, but he's ended up snookering himself here. Oh, wonderful backside double there. Pull him out of a scrape, and you can do this. The guy does have some tricks up his sleeve. Of course, tricks are for rabbits. Tricks are for kids, you silly rabbit. And he'll come around the other side of this yellow. He can still get this red, although he might want to take the longer, straighter pot into the opposite corner. And is he? No, he's going to be behind the black. Oh, that's really unfortunate. There's a couple of positional plays today. He'll just run away from you. Well, there you go. Hitting the red was never in doubt, but always got to look out for where the cue ball's going to go. David Edwards lucky to be back at the table here, I feel. Hopefully he can take the opportunity that's been granted him. 3 yellows to pot. All potable. is the other side of this. So he's either going to come all the way around, which he is, and he's played it well. That's a good shot. Yeah. Just leave himself a nice straight shot here. Sink in the black, most important shot of the match, and he does it. Making this 5-4. So this is Group D. We got Lee Knapp, David Edwards, Carl Egger, Paul Pullen, Jack Coop, Martin Brown, Ben Mills, and Ryan Watts. We were hoping to show you Ryan Watts versus Ben Mills, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it this weekend. So maybe next weekend. We'll let you know on Facebook and the website. Looks like the players are just taking a moment here. Of course, let's see if... Yep, so they did refresh. There you go. You can see our previous match, Group C. Aaron Jones has pulled himself level on points with Simon Ayers. But of course, a few frames behind, only winning his match 13-12. Hopefully we can see more of the lads get down here this weekend, especially those who haven't played yet, post their first match results. We've been doing a lot of work on the stream recently. Tweaks, changes, fixes, new scenes, new features. Let us know what you think. Is there something you would like to see? Facility on the stream? Many features? Maybe you'd like something running up the side of the page which tells you who won which frame in which order. We'd love to continue developing this platform, not only for Rocket Rackers TV, but the 8 Ball Arena platform does support creating new channels. So if you like to or want to stream pool and you're not sure where to start and you want to do a good job, then you can get in touch with 8ballarena.com. As we join for frame 10, David Edwards to break. Oh, and he's put so many balls down, including the white, unfortunately. 3 reds, a yellow and a white. Half the table's already done. You might fancy reds here. You've only got 4 left to pot, and everything goes in. But he's missed the open. And he's left it over the other pocket for himself, which is good. We got 5 viewers. Hello, our viewers. Pop a message in chat. Hope everyone's feeling good today. There's been a bit of a bug going around. It's not the COVID. It's just a cold. Yep, so Ryan does take the reds. Bit of a half-complete frame, really. Such bad luck on the break there for David. But that is part of the art for breaking, is to ensure that after the cue ball has struck the balls, it goes somewhere sensible. Not racing down into a pocket. And typically you can't give Ryan 2 shots. Well, he's missed the pot. David's got a chance here. Probably get 2 shots back. Unless he feels confident about clearing them up from this visit. Oh dear. Yeah, wasn't a good shot, that one. I think he was trying to develop a ball and pot another one at the same time. Maybe a little bit of indecision. And Ryan's up and down. And he's still over the pocket, but he's not won this match. I feel like if this is a time for David to play a good safety, this might be it. He's not touched a cushion there. There's 2 shots. Again to Ryan on the black. He's going to move this cue ball. Oh, he's just going to tap a yellow out the way. But, yeah, he's just going to tap that one. Lovely. Now he's in a nice position down the table. Just poke this black in and make it 6-4 to Ryan Watts. A couple of little mistakes there crept into David's game. Hopefully he can dispel those quickly. See if we've got a next stream. Yep, next stream could be Ryan versus Ben. Could be, if we can get them rescheduled. Oh, and Saints are going 1-0 up, Ryan wants to tell everybody. Meanwhile, Pompey's 1-0 down. Such as South Coast rivalries in football. So we're on frame 11. Ryan Watts to break. There's a yellow, and a white. Oh, so they've traded in offs on the break. There you go. David will be happy about that. Even though he's got more balls to face. And take that red. Now he's got these 3 above. There's 2 yellows here. He needs to have a plan. I think his plan is to just stun this one across and follow down underneath the black a little bit. Oh dear. He did not want to make contact with the reds, not without some power. So he's managed to cut one in. A yellow goes in 2, but that's fine. As long as you make a valid shot and you pot one of your balls, it doesn't matter if the opponent's colour goes in there. But obviously with these 2 reds where they are, he had no more shot left to take and was unable to develop them any further. But it doesn't look like Ryan's got a simple shot here, but Ryan can pull a shot out of his proverbial. Just like that. Gentle cut here. Oh, he's run hard. He's still got a shot. He's a bit closer to that ball and maybe the wrong side of it than he'd have preferred. Of course, Now when he pot it from here, he's got to consider his cue ball for the black. So he's got that down. It's a long shot on the black, but one he's well practiced. And there's no problem putting down to make it 7-4. Some of the frames rattling off quite quickly here. We're about an hour into the match. This Group D match. We've had 2 streams organised for Group D. Ryan's on this one, and hopefully next week, maybe, we can get Ryan and Ben on the bays. 28 matches per group. All in all. For a chance to qualify for the gold, silver and bronze cups. At 4-7, it's still all to play for. Ryan secured his first point of the tournament. And David Edwards will break frame 12. And there's nothing in. It's a good break, but it's dry. You got a red. This middle red looks quite potable. You got a long. He's going to go for this yellow here, and he's missed it. And David will come back to the table. But Ryan will take these yellows. A nice putt there. I think he's got the putting angle on this. Just about. Yep, so he's going to want to carry on through this one. And come down for this red. Has he got enough clearance from it? I think he might be far enough to have a shot, but he's going to run into the yellow. So he's just, brilliant there. Absolutely perfect to get the ball down, but again, he's run out of position. It might be a time for a safety. Which is played perfectly there. Absolute perfect. That double kiss, whether intended or not, put the cue ball in a horrible place. But Ryan can get out of this. He's got a big area to hit. But he's not going to want to just give it away. He's gone all the way up the table. That is an absolutely brilliant shot. Using the knuckles, coming up for that top yellow and snookering from a snooker. So they're just confirming if it's full snooker there. It means David can come off a cushion first. He's come through nicely. And the cue ball's hampered there. Ryan's going to have to bridge over the reds to take his shot, but shots he does have. And a big pocket. No, and he's missed it again. And a touch of frustration coming through there. The drop of his cue. Understandable. We feel like he should have just had that one. But then we've got a few misfirings in this frame. I don't think Ryan is going to want to miss again. Yep, it's me, Lee Ingram, today, your commentator. If you want an opportunity to get on the microphone, then come on down when we've got a stream on. We'll be happy to seat you down. Ryan played a good shot there to develop that yellow. It was just a bit beyond the pocket. Oh, but he's hit the knuckle again. That's the third silly miss he will crucify himself for this frame. Keeps giving David a chance. David needs to take this chance now. Won't get better than this. Just a little side. Oh dear. Need to be potting these against Ryan. And he's got lucky there. Jizzle jammed in the pocket. Let's just try to play a snooker. Let's cut him off from one of the shots. But David does have this other red, and he might be able to knock it towards the pocket effectively enough. No, he's just not had the luck there. No, he needed to be a bit fuller on the cut. Bit of a scrappy frame, this one. Some mistakes creeping into their games. Of course, we do have the reds in the way of this black, so there's one saving grace for David. And he trixies it in to take 8-4. Yeah, you can't not take your opportunities, unfortunately. Today's cause is Southampton Hospitals charity. A bit of back-breaking work keeping the people of Southampton and the surrounding areas alive, especially during the pandemic. And these healthcare professionals make incredible sacrifices, so if you want to support someone, support them. And we join Ryan Watts for frame 13. He's got a red down. And that's 2 reds down. It's a lovely bit of power there, but it looks like his next shot he's hampered on. If he's going to hit this one down, he's going to have to bridge over his own red a little bit. But it's a good shot. He can drop this middle red into the middle pocket and leave himself on the top red. And he's got a touch, and it's perfect. He'll have a nice angle here to come down. Yep, he's going to take this black up to the top left pocket. I don't think it cuts. And he does, and it's 9-4. Well, that was quite an effective frame there by Ryan. So David's fallen 5 frames behind, and we're halfway through in this match. 13 frames down, 12 to go. David's going to need to win 9 of them if he wants more than 1 point. And we'll rejoin the table with David Edwards to break frame 14. He's got a red down. He's got 2 reds down. Yep, so he's definitely taken reds. If there was any time for a rack and run, it's now. Now, how's he going to get on this last red? Unless he wants to play it safe now. He wants to... Oh, he's got some unfortunate touches there. And he's lost the angle. He might be able to flick the yellow out here. Oh no, he's put both, but he can't see the black. He might fancy a backside double, as I call them. I don't know what their names are, but I'll call them backside doubles. And he's missed it. And that'll be 2 shots to Ryan. Ryan just wanted to start it there by developing a couple of his balls. And from this position, you would expect Ryan to clear these up. There doesn't seem to be anything problematic. Well, he made short work of that opportunity. And he makes the match 10-4. Yep, so David needing to find some answers from somewhere very soon. So this match continues to move away from his direction. And we are here live from Rocket Ronnies. And we join frame 15. Ryan Watts to break. And it's dry. Dry with a touch of congestion around this left-hand side of the table. David Edwards be eyeing up. Pulling this back. Yep, and he fancies these yellows. Got a couple of balls over the pockets with the yellows. And they're all around the middle here. Just got a red in one of the yellows' ways, so you've got to be careful about that. It's all good and well getting carried away, potting at the beginning of the frame. But if you don't think you can get round all the balls in one go, and, well, the visit may have ended, but it could be worse. This red's quite hampered. Got another red on the left rail here. And a hampered cue ball for Ryan's first shot. So that worked out all right for David there. I feel like Ryan can get a nice easy snooker in here, which he has. I don't think David can get through those two reds. He's going to have to go around them. But he should be able to pot this, and he stayed out of the pocket, which is good. But he still needs to develop these two in a position when he's not going to give away the frame afterwards. Maybe you just want to glance off them. Well, he's buried one of his yellows a little deeper in there, but it is a problem for Ryan too. Yeah, Ryan just wanted to develop his ball there, not give away anything to David, make him make another mistake perhaps. So Ryan's got a hampered shot here at the top. could take this one above the black. He might try and develop it further, which he does. He's got a good cue ball there. That's a good shot there by David, and he's taken a very important pocket, and he's got his both yellows in the same place now. And there's a bit of a poor safety there by Ryan. But David's got to make sure that this counts, and it does. He can pot this, and the black goes in both pockets, both bottom pockets. Oh, but he's missed his shot. Ryan will want to clear up from here. Though he does have this red, he's going to take it on now, but I don't think he's going to pot it. He'll just take the snooker. One more visit before he does attempt to clear up. And that's not good enough from David there. 2 shots to Ryan. And if he clears up, he'll be 2 frames away from the hill. Yeah, that should be Ryan off now. Pop the rest of these. Nice screw there. He'll just be able to tap this red in. Come down off one cushion. Or 2. And that's 11-4 to Ryan Watts. Seems like Ryan wants some big points today. He's 2 frames away from getting 3. So yeah, we're 3/5 into this match now. 15 frames out of 25 played. So we join David Edwards to break on frame 16. Yeah, not a good day for Pompey there. We're losing 4-1. That's how the season goes. Don't think we'll be getting promoted this year. And if we just check in on Scum, oh, Southampton are beating Leeds 1-0. 5 minutes to go. So it looks like it's Southampton's day for football today. Well, David took these reds. And now it's Ryan's turn at the table. Yeah, I'm sure Danny Cowley will be very upset with the routing the Blues have received today, but maybe not. No, well, Ryan's contesting this pocket with David now. Oh, will he? Won't he? No. So we're running these pool matches on the 8-ball arena platform. They enable us to set up our channel, all our visuals, all our matches. Set up the streams, bring it all together. And I've been able to run these streams as a one-man band. Still learning all this technology, but one person can do all this. So if you run competitions and you want them streamed, then get in touch. Maybe we can discuss setting your pool channel up. Rocket Rackers TV is the house channel. From 8-ball arena. And we set it up to operate out of Rocket Ronnies pool halls in Southampton and Ryde and Newport. And we certainly try and pride ourselves on quality. And ease of use. And I've got a few buttons in front of me, and I just get to keep pressing them. That makes everything do everything. It's kind of a bit of a scrappy affair, this frame. You got this red inside these yellows. Well, with the red down at the bottom, David has a bit of a better chance when he returns to develop the nested red. But I wouldn't put it beyond Ryan to find a way around the... Well, he's taking a snooker there. It's nice and tight on that black. It's about 0.5 millimetre between the two balls. Oh, did he? I think he got it. I think he got it. But of course the pocket's all now open. That's what Ryan wanted. He can dominate this frame now. And he'll be 12-4 ahead if he does. Oh, that one's jumped back out the pocket there. I think there might have been a goalkeeper. But he's still in command of this frame. He still controls this pocket down here. And both of David's balls are down here. So he tries... I'll see what he tried to do there, but in the end he's just developed the yellow for Ryan. And just the one yellow left on this frame now. And he pots it comfortably. Gives himself a nice shot on the black. And he smashes that in to make it 12-4. So these live streams are brought to you by Rocket Rackers TV, like I said. It's made on the 8-Ball Arena platform. And we have a house channel for Rocket Ronnies. Bringing you all the best live pool action from Rocket Ronnies in Southampton. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us on social media. And now with frame 17, we have Ryan Watts to break. That's it, and oh, he's got the yellow and the white down. That's not what he wanted to rack and run for the win on this frame, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. He's going to have to work a little bit harder. David Edwards will be glad for that. He pretty much needs to win all his frames now. The remaining 8. Remaining 9, rather. Maybe. Yeah. 9 frames to go. If he's not going to get the win, he at least wants to get over 7, because that gives him a point. Welcome, other viewer. Thank you for joining us. Well, with our current streaming numbers, we are definitely recording for posterity here. There is nobody watching, but that's fine. It's good to record these matches, something to look back over, especially if you're a player and you want to criticize yourself in a constructive way. Then getting yourself on a stream is a good way to do that, because there's no hiding. Well, David's missed that, and Ryan's got 4 yellows left to go. And you could probably find a way around them. Not the best positional play there. Got a ball down, it gets him another shot, but he's hampered by this top cushion. Is he able to find the cut? No, but he takes the pocket. Little bit of a tactical battle building up here. Has he doubled it? Has he doubled it? Has he doubled it? No, but he's taken a pocket. That isn't really contested, so... Ryan returns to the table here. Looking to win this match. He's going to push some of these reds out the way. He might have developed a gap for the black, but I'm not sure he has there. He might have another bite of the cherry with this shot. No. Or maybe with this one. He might be able to find an angle. No. The black must sneak through. Maybe he can play it off the two reds, which I think he might want to do here. Oh, but it didn't go through. It kind of jammed, jizzle jammed at the same time. David gets another chance here. The black is hampered by a red, so I don't think Ryan, as long as the cue ball stays away, I don't think Ryan will be able to pot on his next visit. But unfortunately, you got to keep the position play up, and that kind of ran away a little bit there. He's got a good shot, and he's in off. So Ryan will take the two shots. He's going to use the first one to develop the black, one way or another. Which he's done so there. He's the opposite end of the table to it, but he's got a nice shot on now. Puts it down easy breezy. No, the cue ball doesn't go down, and that is 13-4. So Ryan has won this match, but we do have another 8 frames to play. David will be looking for a point now. He doesn't want to capitulate completely and let Ryan have 4 or 5 or 4 of them. Ryan can't get 5 points, but 4 points are still on the table. And that would leave David with none. Three points in the bag, that's right. Oh, the footy, yeah. They're beating Leeds 1-0. Yeah. That one's not on. Yeah, sure. We're just having a little break here. Today's pool action is brought to you by Rocket Rackers TV. You can find and subscribe to us on YouTube and social media. Please do. You ain't got nothing better to do, have you? You may as well just watch some pool in your pants at home. And come and tell us on Facebook how much you loved it. What else are you going to do on a Saturday? Got David Edwards here, racking up for frame 18. We'll just be waiting for Ryan to come back from the restrooms. Which he has done. So now this is David Edwards breaking frame 18 in this Challenge 25 Group D match. Best of 25 frames. He's got nothing down. A dry break there from David.
it doesn't really pick anything up unless you're close to it. And I was just like, fuck no, you're good for it. I was supposed to play Jack Coops over, pulled out with him. Oh, is he? Okay.
So Ryan takes these yellows. It's in a pretty good position here. Oh, he's just got to be careful with this shot because the yellow above. And he's managed to avoid, and he's still got a shot on this yellow in the top right pocket. Oh, it's perfect. Great shot there. And he might take a double on this. He does like a double. No, he will cut it. And he almost cut himself into the pocket there, but no, it's fine. And he has a shot on the black to the middle, which he takes and misses. Chance for David here to work towards his point. We're about an hour and 45 minutes into this match now. We're about 3/4 the way in. Nice touch there. We'll take this one down to the bottom. Just a little tap. Oh no, he gives it a bit of gusto. Comes back around and he's lost position in that. He's got a chance at a cut, but he could go in off from this one. He's got to be careful. Oh, and he's missed the pot to avoid in off. Might have been better off with the double for this red just below the middle pocket on the left. And he could have brought the cue ball down. Oh, and Ryan almost takes the frame. He's given a chance for David to get a snooker here if he wants. I think he might need. What's he doing here? He's going for the pot. He's left it over the pocket and then he's going to get a snooker. I don't think this will be difficult for Ryan to outmaneuver though. He managed to get to the black. He hasn't potted it, but it's up to David now to put these reds down. Oh, well, Ryan's got a shot here. It's a very fine cut. But he takes it, and it's for David to win this frame now. Win or lose, that's it. You don't need any more chances. You're not going to get any. Oh, what's he going to do? He's going to have to double this red. Oh, and it's not. And Ryan will just tap, tap, taparoo. Tap, tap, taparoo. And get into your hole. Not too good for your hole ball. And that's 14-4 to Ryan. A very one-sided affair today. Unfortunately, we do prefer it when his matches go toe-to-toe, but that's not always going to be the case. So without further ado, frame 19, Ryan Watts to break. And he's got a custard down. It's not a lemon tart. Oh, he's just come back too far. He still has a shot. He's got 2 shots here. Now, he's going to need to develop these 2 yellows next to each other slightly. Even just a little nudge would do. Oh, but he's the wrong side of them. He's managed to cut one in. Oh, he's very close to this. He's going to lose control of the cue ball a bit and not make the pot. Well, that was a nice little double there. It's got two options, one better than the other. You don't really want to take the plant if you don't have to. But he's still got a cut. You can cut this top red in. Which he does. And he's left himself another shot. Or 2. He's going to take this top one. He wants to come back down the table. A bit of top ball on this. Oh no, he's hit it hard. And he's got it in the end. Oh, and he's gone in off anyway. What are the chances of that happening, eh? What are the chances of that happening? And that makes it 15-4. Very dominating performance here today by Ryan. Not giving an inch. Mr. Merciless. We're going to try and organise another one of these for next weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully Sunday, if you'd like a match streamed, or if you would like to be part of the commentator team, then get in touch. And join David Edwards for frame 20. And he's gone in off. Oh dear, we've had a lot of those this match. Well, the break really does make or break your frame. From here, Ryan's going to pick the colour he wants. And he had the ability to place the cue ball wherever he wanted to start that run. And he's got a bit fortunate there. He's left himself on a shot. But fortune favours the brave. And that's a perfect shot. And he'll play the same shot again. And that's a perfect shot. And he'll tap this in nice and gently. And he's got another easy black to the left middle, which he takes once again, and that's 16-4. Blistering performance there. Unlucky off the break for David. Got 5 frames to go now, and David needs 3 of them if he wants a point. It's becoming a bit of a tall order. Unfortunately, that's part of Challenge 25. We just throw good and, the best players in together, and we're back to the table with Ryan for frame 21. Did he get anything down there? 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. No, open table. This is frame 21. There's a bit of a messy spread here. It's going to require some work. I don't think either player will be running away with this frame, but actually, the reds look really handy. And David could well clear up in this visit. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Spare me, I'm going to fix this frame quickly. Look, David on the table now. So David's back on with these reds. He's got 2 to go, but 2 really difficult shots, because not only has he got a pot, but then he's got to get on the next one. And he's undercut it and pulled it away from the pocket there. Of course, Ryan's going to be chasing these 4 points now. He wants 19 frames. And if he gets it, then David walks away empty-handed. Oh, nearly there. I think it would be hard to keep going at this point, but there is a point available for David. Hopefully he doesn't let it slip away from him. And that point could be the difference between making it into the bronze cup or no cup, or making it into the silver or the bronze. So every point matters, every frame matters in Challenge 25. Even if you level on points, frame rate will come into it, so it's important. And he's missed those reds. It was a difficult shot, but maybe he just got down and took the shot too quickly. Ryan almost hurt himself there, but managed to get away with it. He does like to play with other players' balls. Oh, there's just been a bit of clinical execution missing from David's game today. There's a chance for David. He's still got to work this black. He might be able to come down for a double. And he's hit it too hard and come round the other side of this red. I have to try and conjure a safety somehow and play it safe. She's done. He's tried to. He wanted to come take that pocket. He's left his red over the middle. That's nice. But he may not get a chance to hit it because Ryan will want to develop these two yellows now. Which he does perfectly. And I can't see him missing these two to make it 17-4. Big travel for the black. He's got a good enough angle there to drop it straight into the pocket. No double required. Though we might want to go up and down the table, depending on how flash he feels. It isn't a straightforward pot into this middle though. It's easy to miss and then David will pounce. He's tried to just play it safe there, and is he going to get... I don't know if he was playing for that. But he seems to have achieved it. Maybe David could have a little double here, or he's going to hit the red, but I think he's missed his opportunity to pot it. No. So 2 shots on the black, well, 1 shot on the black, unless Ryan will just hit it and pot the double, as he does. Indomitable today. It's Ryan Watts 17, David Edwards 4. With 4 frames to go in this match, and David needs 3 of them for a point. So we're now back at the table. Frame 22. David Edward breaks. And he gets a red down there. We are 2 hours into this. There's a nice red taken there by David. Well, there's a nice pot, but he's going to have to take this shot all the way up to the top right corner now. And he's not on his red, so it's a good thing he didn't pot it. Now if Ryan wins this, he'll be 1 frame away from taking 4 points and leaving David with none. Obviously, Ryan wants the points. He's missed that one. And he scratches his head looking for the answer. Well, hopefully after today, David will be able to find some new answers for the next match. It's not easy being on the receiving end of such a scoreline. But part of why we want to make these streams is so that the players can look back on their performances and analyse themselves in much greater detail. It's a great opportunity to have a good look at how you play the game. It might not be comfortable, but working on yourself never is, and improving where you fall short. One thing we have seen today, though, is if you make a dry break, then you're going to suffer. And if you put the white ball down on your break, you are going to suffer. And if you make lots of little easy misses, especially against good opposition. And Ryan's been more than competent today to take advantage of the vast majority of his chances and made fewer mistakes overall. So some good fluency going on here as well at the moment as he makes it 18-4. One last quick look at our beneficiary of the day then, Southampton Hospitals charity, breaking their backs to keep you guys alive, especially throughout the pandemic. And they could use some volunteers and some financial help and some love. So if you've got some spare, go give them some love. This is Ryan Watts, frame 23 to break. And it's dry. Now, of course, Ryan's on this new hill, the hill with 4 points. 3 to go, 3 frames to go. David needs every single one. And that'll be Ryan back to the table then, this open table. It's 420 out there. Nope, it's 520. It's 520. Where has the day gone? No, I missed 420. Ryan will take these yellows. It's a really good time at the moment. We're running at about 2 hours and 10 minutes for this match. It's been a bit quicker than the average. It's a great shot there. Just pushed the black away from his yellow. A bit of breathing space. I think that might end up being the one he pots. Although this yellow to the left of the cue ball does go. He might fancy taking the pocket if he can't pot it. No, he's going to try a plant. Or something. Develops. Let's put yellow and a red next to each other. David Edwards will return to the table. He needs to put all of them. Thin cut into the centre here. Yeah, and he gets it, and he's got a good bit of development off one of those reds. Brought the balk red up. Again, just close play. It's those little shots, they need to go in. Because Ryan will find some great shots out of nothing. It has been told that if you come down, sometimes you will find him sleeping under the pool tables. Ryan loves the sport so much. He was found in a shoebox as a baby under a pool table. And the forbidden passion fruit puts the black down and takes 4 points in this match with 2 frames to go. And David just scraped by a little bit of pride in this. He hasn't won a frame for a long time. We're getting to near the end of our coverage today. You've been watching the Challenge 25 group stage. This has been Group D. With 4 groups in total. This is David Edwards to break. Frame 24. He's got a red, and he's got the white again. That is his last break of the match, and he's put the white down. He's done that several times today, unfortunately. Critical cue ball control. And Ryan will just start potting again. Well, keep in touch, stay tuned, like and subscribe to us. For during the week, we will announce our next weekend stream. It could be you, or it could be you talking on the stream. Now, as he's still got a yellow to touch, but does it go in? That angle looks pretty tight. He tries the double. As David Edwards returns. Oh, he's fouled. There's 2 shots to Ryan. It's just... yeah, David's struggled to turn up today. Ryan was here hours ago. He streamed with us commentation in the first match. And so he's had plenty of time to get his head into the right mental place. I'd have to say to all Challenge 25 competitors, whether you're on the stream or not, but especially if you're on the stream. Try and get yourself down for half an hour at least first. Get your hand in, get warmed up. Especially on the match table. It runs a little bit differently to others, as all tables do. No two cloth is the same. It's certainly becoming a theme over our last few streams now. A cold start to a match, no warm-up, and you're going to struggle. Adam had no warm-up. He got trounced by Joe. David Pollard didn't warm up and just about lost to Aaron there. Aaron had to dig deep with some failing form himself, but he managed to pull the victory out, and he did have a bit of a practice before the match. Oh, and Ryan Watts has gone, made it 24 there. So it's 4:20. 4:20. I want to go home. It's 4:20. But I've got one more frame to go. Just the one. About a run time of 2 hours and 15 minutes. Has been quite a sprightly match. And Ryan's been on great form today. And he will break for this final frame 25. Is it dry? The last break is a dry break. Come on, David, you can win this one. No, I think there's been a lot of pressure in these matches, especially on the stream. You don't want to come in cold on a stream. I know it's easier said than done. Lots of obligations these days, multiple jobs and everything else, and then you want to be a good pool player, and you want to go somewhere with your interest. It's another reason why Rocket Rackers TV was created, to showcase and make the most of the talent in Southampton, and to try and build and promote that talent. It may not be the easiest thing looking back on a match you've been in on a stream and suffering a heavy defeat, but that's a great shot there. That's a great shot by David. He's not left himself any more position, unfortunately, but he's got, yeah, he'll touch that yellow, and maybe he's still got a chance in this to win one more frame. Oh, and Ryan's gone in off. A little chance for David here. He tries a triple, and it's in. And you can see this yellow. And he's got it in, and he can't see it, but he can get it off the cushion. There you go. It's getting very busy down here now in Rocket Ronnies, Southampton. All the tables are full. I see David Pollard's still playing one of his Challenge 25 group matches. Someone's on 6 and someone's on 17 there. We've got Ryan working through the last set of balls he'll have to work through this match. But can David put this black? Yes, he has. And that is it. The match has finished 5 to David, 20 to Ryan. 4 points for Ryan. Exactly when I need to. Just put that there. And yep, hopefully Paul doesn't walk in the way of the camera. So that's the end of today's streaming action. Challenge 25 Group D. Ryan won 25. Congratulations. How'd you feel after that match?
Yeah, I started off like a bit. I mean, I had a breaking distance third, I think it was. I think I could have had one in the first as well, but I kind of I felt like I was getting bogged down a bit and just loosened my arm up as we got to 5-4, and then, wow, he gave me a lot more chances than what I was expecting, to be fair. And I just tried to take him as, I mean...
Well, that was it. You were clinical enough today to take those chances.
Yeah, in a majority of frames. I think there was a few frames where I was just giving a bit too many chances, and obviously you give me too many chances, I'm going to take them. But it was just... There was some... I have to look back at that myself and think about how there was some sloppy work from me as well. But overall... Yeah,
4 points on the board.
4 points on the board.
Yeah,
that'll do me. First game, and hopefully keep it going that way.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the stream again with Ben Mills.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be in a few weeks' time, I think.
Cheers, Ryan.
Right. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Oh. I've done 2 today already. I want to go home. Yeah. Well, that was all our action today from Rocket Ronnies Southampton. Thank you everyone who tuned in or who will tune in later and watch all this on YouTube at your leisure. So today we brought you live pool action from Rocket Ronnies Southampton. As we've said many times before, get down here. It's a popular venue. Today's beneficiary, organisation, cause for thought. The Southampton Hospitals charity. They're doing everything they can, those people, to keep people alive, make you healthy. So if you're looking for someone to support, then they would very much appreciate your love. Our own Aaron Jones was saved by these people with his own coronavirus episode, so they are an organisation close to our hearts here at Rocket Rackers TV. So I say, if you've got some spare love, send it their way. We'll have another stream coming up next week. Hopefully we can get that scheduled in. Maybe another Ryan Watts match there versus Ben Mills, perhaps. We'll try and get that done. But keep an eye on the social media, on our Facebook and YouTube. And that way you can keep up to date with all of the action that is coming your way. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.